We spent 19 years developing the most comprehensive speed training program. And in those 19 years, we have never come across something as game-changing as the 1080 sprint. Our whole business is based on finding what limits an athlete's speed and finding as many limiting factors as possible and doing everything we can to correct them. The 1080 sprint allows us to see those things instantaneously. We can see whether it's a force production problem, whether it is a turnover problem, or whether it's a peak speed issue in just their movement speed alone. The 1080 sprint has really allowed us to expand our teaching and coaching capabilities. The instant feedback and the ability to give cues that we were never able to give before has really been one of the greatest advantages of having the 1080 sprint in our facility. The ability to not just measure and see what an athlete's made of, but actually being able to give them real-time cues and being able to change what they're doing instantaneously as they feel it and see it visually coming back to the screen and looking at it has been a great asset to us. For instance, when we're training an athlete to run a faster 40-yard dash, we need to see exactly when they're reaching their peak speed, how much power they're producing and where they produce that power. We also like to see how long they're producing that power. And if we can look inside an athlete's 40-yard sprint and start to break it down and start to tear apart things and look at, well, they may have hit their peak speed at 10 yards and we need them to hit it at 12 yards, for instance, or they can only hold their top speed for 2 or 3 meters, then we know exactly what area we need to train and develop. The information that you get back from a 1080 sprint test is going to give you more data that is applicable to a specific sport or specific position, more comparable than any data that you're going to receive out of a typical combine test that we use currently. And used in conjunction with is a great tool to look inside that athlete and to see what level they can actually play or perform.